issued by these institutions at a discount. So that's another area where there's opportunity.
Definitely an area where there's opportunity, and it actually follows one of my personal rules, not just in investing, but also in purchasing and selling, is trying to find opportunities where there's money at a discount. If you just follow the math doesn't lie. That's why I think it's such a beautiful thing. That's why I admire the way that your brain thinks and the way that your fund is thinking through things. You count the cost, you run the math, you do the logic before you jump into things. And that creates a lot of security for investors. It creates a lot of security even for the long-term success of your fund. So I love that. What is the one question people should be asking?
I think the one thing hopefully investors can understand is there's more to these financial institutions than meets the eye. Even in these first few minutes of our conversation, we discuss some of the different types that are quite different, banks, insurance underwriters. And so the question investors should ask is, can they find a manager that specializes in that can go deep enough to find value where others can't? A lot of generalists will overlook the financial services sector. They'll put it in their too hard to invest bucket. So try to find, a specialist that can really understand these companies and unlock value for you as an LP.
Love it. So that leads me to the last question. Even though you've only been able to give us just a glimpse into what you're doing, it's extremely valuable. How do people get a hold of you? How does anyone get engaged with you or your fund?
Yeah, people can reach out via email. My email is Pete J. Dunn at fourthquadrant.assetmanagement.com. They can also shoot me a phone call or a text at 832-623-2015. I do ask if you're cold calling me and I don't answer, please leave a voicemail so that I know that you're reaching out for the fund.
Love it. Well, thank you so much, Pete. You've really dropped some real gems on the investor community. I want to thank you for that, and I want to thank you for being on this episode of NXC. Hopefully, we're going to be seeing and hearing a lot of great things from you and your fund moving forward.
Yeah, my pleasure, Levi. Glad it helped.